So according to a brand new report coming out from the Wall Street Journal, Xbox, Microsoft are planning to add the next Call of Duty day one to Xbox Game Pass. We're going to read the report. We're going to discuss it. If you guys enjoy this one, be sure to consider leaving it a like, subscribe for more. It really helps with the channel. If you don't like it, it's completely fine. Let me know what you don't like so I can improve the content in the future. And let's go ahead and jump straight into this. First things first, I want to know, are you guys a PlayStation player or an Xbox player, or are you both? Maybe you got both consoles. And if you have an Xbox, Series X, Series S, whatever it is, are you subscribed to Game Pass? And then I guess the follow-up question on that would be why or why not? And then the follow-up question would be, will this make you subscribe to Xbox Game Pass? And if you're a PlayStation player who's seeing like, wow, look at this, Xbox got Xbox Game Pass, now Call of Duty is going to be going on their day one. You know, is this going to be something that's going to sway you to get an Xbox instead? Is this something that's just going to annoy you? And if so, why? Again, I'd love to continue the discussion down in the comments section below. Let's go over to The Verge, because Wall Street Journal, it costs to actually see the entire article for whatever they post, so I can't see the entire post. But The Verge, has helpfully, is that the word? Kind of summarized it over here. So Tom Warren wrote this. So let's go ahead and check that out. It says Microsoft to add next Call of Duty to Xbox Game Pass. Wall Street Journal reports. Okay, excuse me, let's go through this article here. So it says Microsoft has reportedly decided to add the next installment of Call of Duty to Xbox Game Pass, which is, you know, assumingly is Black Ops. It's just the question is it Black Ops 5? Does Cold War count as Black Ops 5, or is this going to be considered Black Ops 6, I guess, is the big question a lot of people are having. But either way, excuse me, it's Black Ops 5 or 6 at the very least. So anyways, it goes on to say that Microsoft, according to the Wall Street Journal, will announce that Call of Duty is coming to Xbox Game Pass, well, the game subscription service, excuse me, during the company's Xbox showcase on June 9th, which is just around the corner. If you don't know, they're going to be doing an Xbox Games showcase. And then followed by that, they're going to have a special presentation for the next Call of Duty game. They haven't said it's the next Call of Duty game, but I mean, everybody is putting two and two together. I made a video on it. It's 100%, without shadow of a doubt, the next Treyarch game. It's a Black Ops game. It's 100%. Tom Warren says, I reported earlier this month that Microsoft had been debating whether to put new releases of Call of Duty into Xbox Game Pass, which, with concerns from some at the company that the revenue generated from typical Call of Duty sales would be undermined by Xbox Game Pass. And honestly, excuse me, I would agree with those people that are concerned about that. I think that Call of Duty sales could very well be undermined by Game Pass. I don't think this is a great idea, but I understand why, and we're going to discuss that a little bit in a second here. Activision traditionally sells copies of Call of Duty games for around $70 or more, selling more than 20 million copies on average, right? You got to understand that. They're making a lot of money here. The brief from Wall Street Journal report does not make it clear whether Microsoft plans to charge extra for Call of Duty inside of Game Pass, because that is possible, right? It could just be like you're getting it at a discount, not necessarily completely free with Xbox Game Pass, or whether the company will raise its Game Pass Ultimate subscription fee, which again, rumors have been going around that they've been considering doing that as well. Again, they just did it. And then Tom Warren goes on to say, I understand Microsoft has been considering raising the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate pricing again, as I just noted. Activision is currently targeting a late October release for the next Call of Duty, which is rumored to be set during the 90s Gulf War. Which again has been going on, that rumor's been going around for quite some time. It's also rumored, by the way, that next year's Call of Duty is going to be a remake of Black Ops 2, or like a sequel, follow-up, something like that. I don't know, so along those lines, which should be interesting to say the very least. Again, Microsoft's going to be holding their Xbox Summer Showcase on June 9th, which is still going to be interesting to at least watch at the very least, with a special Call of Duty Direct after the main show ends. And again, that they understand, Tom Warren, understands that Microsoft apparently is planning to announce a new Gears of War game during the showcase, which should be exciting. We've been waiting for a long time for that. The showcase will also include a number of release dates for upcoming Xbox titles, such as Microsoft's Flight Simulator 2024, Avowed, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and so on and so forth. So pretty exciting stuff there. Listen, Xbox Game Pass, Call of Duty, why would they put it on Game Pass? Well, you got to understand, first things first, there was a report recently, I couldn't seem to find where it was. I should have saved it, and honestly, I wanted to report on it the other day, but I just never ended up having a chance. But there was a report the other day saying that in the last, I think it was the last fiscal quarter, that PlayStation outsold Xbox. I think it was by like 5 times or something from memory. It was bad. It was embarrassing how much. And if you tally all of that over the whole life cycle so far of PlayStation 5 versus, you know, Xbox Series X and S, I'm sure it's probably similar. I'm sure like PlayStation has probably outsold Xbox, you know, the new generation of Xbox consoles by a significant amount. And so you're in a position with Microsoft where what are you going to do? I mean, you don't really have a lot of the consoles, and so if you want to drive people more to your console, what are you going to do? Well, you bought Activision, right? You're not going to make Call of Duty exclusive. Number one, that was part of the deal. If I you know, remember correctly, you know, there's that whole thing like, well, what if Microsoft makes, you know, Call of Duty exclusive? And there was that whole thing. So they got a deal set in place, right? They got a deal with Nintendo. They got a deal with PlayStation. I think they ended up striking after all of that. So that's not going to happen. But what are you going to do? Well, you're gonna want a way to, you know, have some leverage. So hey, let's throw it in the Xbox Game Pass. You know, that's our thing, right? So they could do that. They could very well do that. You know, they are bringing Xbox games to PlayStation, so they're not against that. I mean, they brought Sea of Thieves over to PlayStation, which is pretty big. I'm you know, there's rumors that they're going to bring some of their other big, you know, first party franchises as well, which could include Gears of War. It might even include Halo at some point. Like it's to that extent where Microsoft's not, as apparently there's reports the other day, Microsoft's not against these ideas of bringing some of their bigger titles over to PlayStation. It's going to make them money. I mean, what do they care? They're going to be selling more copies of the game. It's probably going to do good. But at that point, what's the point of Xbox Game Pass? I mean, I guess the point is like, well, you pay a subscription fee, right? You know, whatever it is per month or whatever it is per year. And you get access to all these different games, and that's something that they're not going to be bringing over to anywhere else, right? They're not going to have Xbox Game Pass on PlayStation, assumingly. And if they do, at that point, you might as well just admit that, you know, Microsoft is bowing out of the hardware, you know, console race, and that's kind of bad. I've said it before, that's bad because you want that good, healthy competition between Xbox and PlayStation to keep pushing each other to do better and better and better. But if there's not a lot of competition, then, you know, PlayStation's going to get comfortable and stuff, and it's not going to be a very good thing. They're going to be able to take advantage of the consumers a little bit more too, and you don't want to see that. Okay, so even if you're like a hardcore PlayStation fan, you don't want to see Microsoft fail in that area, in the hardware area, because again, that means lack of competition for PlayStation, which means it could end up very bad for the consumers and end up very bad for the players, us, man, like, you know, all of us, like, come on now. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this this video, I guess. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. What are your thoughts? Again, let's continue the conversation. Keep it civil, man. I know some people are like hardcore Xbox fans, some people are hardcore PlayStation fans. That's fine, but you know, just, you know, we're all human beings made in the image of God. So just, you know, keep it civil, all right? Keep it civil at the very least when we're discussing these things. You know, we can discuss them, and we can discuss them, you know, boldly even, but you know, be you know, have a caring heart at least underneath it all, you know what I mean? So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you guys are excited for the showcase, by the way. Lord willing, all goes as planned. I'll stream the showcase June 9th here on the channel, react to it like we always do, kind of hang out. It's always a good time. I look forward to those kind of streams. They're always a lot of fun, so we'll see. Till the next one, my friends. Game on, and thanks for watching. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow, because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.